everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
It's a podcast where we get together and try to watch every single episode of Dragon Ball that has ever existed or will ever exist. And when we get together to do that, we talk about it in a fun and comedic manner. There is improv. There are bits, our little bits and tricks. And we're going to stick this opening like I just did. No penalties, no fouls.
The judges' scores are in. The first judge from Russia, 9.5. Second judge.
I'm hugging my trainer.
From the Ukraine, 10.
I'm hugging my training harder.
The USA, 10. From the delegates of China,
Uh-oh.
11. A new highest score in
broke the rules.
Podcast intro history. Yes, that's
I'm
right. The
crying.
delegation from China has broken the rules. They are being extradited as we speak.
I am ugly crying at both their play and also the score. Anyway, look, this ain't a political podcast. What it is a fun podcast, akin to a party, as you might have guessed. But before we can start that party, we have to do a little housekeeping in a segment we call Kame Housekeeping. In the first part of House, we've got a lot of subject sections here. The first part of Kame Housekeeping, Section A, Article 1 is the 1 minute roundup.
Step right up, folks. Step right up. Avoid the studio cat. Step right up for a ferry across the Rio Grande. That's right. Only 5 cents to get across the Rio Grande with all your kin and all your glory. Head over to the west where anything is fun.
Two bodies that I gotta turn in for a reward. And
Well,
I
I
got
did-
5 cents for your ferry. Ferry
all right.
man.
Thank you, sir. Just step on over to this ferry. This is one of those ferries where there's a long rope strewn across the river, and I have to pull it for. Excuse me.
Yes, go. I was listening.
Now,
about your fine
did
ferry.
not. I repeat, I did not have a problem with you bringing dead corpses of what I can only assume to be some of the worst men and women of this here state of Texas. Okay,
Real pieces of shit.
real pieces of human garbage that I have borne witness to their carnage and how they burned down my town personally. They did it to me, but you came on to my
Hey, Gary, yeah, I thought that was you.
yes.
Hey, man.
Hi. I haven't seen you since the schooling days, Terrence. But I knew you to be a better man than one to come on to another man's ferry and toot.
What?
That's right, I heard it. I heard it come from your loins.
Can you describe the sound?
I will facsimilate with my mouth as such.
All right. Oh, that ain't one of mine.
Well,
That's probably one of them boy. That's probably one of these boys decomposing.
now you do
little
not put that
natural
onus on the
release.
dead, Terrence. Sister Margaret taught us better than that. If you farted, you must come clean in the eyes of the Lord and in the eyes of this here ferryman.
You've heard mine. I've ripped plenty in a schoolyard and a schoolroom. Mine are more as I simulated with my mouth
Thank you.
and not my bottoms.
I nearly threw myself off this here ferry that I built my
Let's see.
Oh. And that's how the West was won.
That's how the West was fun. So you see, folks, the 1 minute roundup, to get us ready for it, we start with a Western-themed improv scene that we stop when someone breaks. This time, and usually, it's me. But that was a pretty good run. If you listen to our other ones,
I know.
They'd be mighty short.
I was gripping myself.
I was definitely turning away from the mic, holding my lips together. But you see, that's just a warm up. That's us tossing dingers out in the schoolyard.
Oh, yeah.
That's not our A game yet. This is a warm up. But the 1 minute roundup proper is when one of us, this time Vince, has to describe everything that we've watched in Dragon Ball thus far in under a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 143 episodes of the Lord's Dragon Ball.
Our Lord Kame.
Lord Beerus. Oh,
Our Lord Beerus. Purple be thy skin. Thy Whis has come.
some pudding for fun.
Some pudding for fun.
He eats. Yeah, that's his gag.
Whis, I think, loves the pudding. I think Whis loves pudding.
That Whis guy fucking loves the pudding.
That angel Whis loves pudding.
Ooh, chocolate, vanilla, butterscotch.
Mm-hmm.
He'll even take a tapioca if you got it.
I mean, travel across the galaxy to do it.
Which is just a lumpy vanilla. Mm-hmm. But I ain't gonna tell that to him.
No. What he don't know won't hurt him. You heard it from me.
Pistachio. All the grandpa flavors.
That's right. I like a good mushy rice pudding.
That's still technically pudding.
I know. That's why I said it.
It's leaking from the sides of your mouth.
Oh, well,
Dribbling.
It's just so good. I'd like to save it in my cheeks for later.
It's going back into your spoon, and the spoon's going back into your mouth.
It's one of those perpetual motion machines of my own design. That's right. I was that. Do you remember that Honda commercial from 1999 where they built a giant Rube Goldberg machine that simply bumped a tire into the back wheel of a Honda Civic? Do you? No?
Go on.
Well, that was my first ever perpetual motion machine. What you didn't see was that Honda Civic then rolled downhill in a circle headed back to the beginning of the contraption where it starts one more again. Thus, I have simulated it here in the retirement home with rice pudding and my infinite joy.
Morgan Freeman, you're going to narrate my special or what?
Are you Dave Chappelle?
Perhaps.
Then maybe.
That's the best I can hope for.
That's all you got. I'll do anything in Hollywood. Stand up. I pick and choose.
And Seed.
Red 3 in theaters 2025. I'd watch a Red 3.
Wanted, comma, 2, TOO.
Oh.
I'm still alive. I didn't die at the end.
You know, Aaron, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for 1 and 2 to be revealed at Comic-Con next year. Mm-hmm. And you just hear Morgan Freeman's voice. I almost called him Morgan. I lived in the character for so long. I thought I was him.
This time, the bullet curves at a 90-degree angle.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And the theme song is sung by Mrs. Theme song is sung by Mrs. Greenapple, and it's Wanted, Wanted. A great song.
Good pull. Okay, folks, first of all, looks like it's gonna be one of those episodes.
I know.
It's in real life time. It's been several weeks since we've got down in front of mics, so
yeah,
buckle up.
Buckle.
But part 2. Vince, you gonna do this roundup or what?
Oh, hell yeah. Pardon my French. I mean, home for infinite losers, yeah. Here we go. I'm full of piss and vinegar. You choose the ratio.
Choose your own ratio.
All right, here we go. In 3. Stop laughing.
Stop being funny, fucker.
3, 2, 1. There are 7 magic Dragon Balls. You get them all together, you can make a wish for anything at all. Bulma meets his boy Goku out in the forest. They go on an adventure to find the Dragon Balls. Along the way, they meet a cavalcade of characters that join their crew. They stop Emperor Pilaf, who wanted to use Dragon Balls to rule the world. Then they go off and train with Master Roshi. Goku meets his best friend Krillin. They fight in the Tenkaichi tournament. Goku loses to Master Roshi in disguise. Master Roshi blows up the moon. Goku goes off and trains for another chunk of time, also looking for the 4-star Dragon Ball. He runs into the Red Ribbon Army, who is trying to take over the world using the Dragon Balls. Goku defeats all the different genders of the rainbow, generals of the rainbow. Then he goes back, he gets to the second Tenkaichi tournament where he loses to Tien Shinhan and Triclops after falling from the sky and hitting a car. Then Goku fights King Piccolo, defeats him by going shooting his fist through his chest. King Piccolo has a son who grows up over a 3-year period to fight Goku in the next Tenkaichi tournament where he's a grow up and a glow up. And now he's fighting Piccolo Jr. in the finals of the Tenkaichi tournament right now.
Ooh.
Whew.
I dare say the first time Cavalcade was used in the roundup.
All right, everybody who's playing Kame House Party Bingo at home, you can now check that off of your scorecard. I hope that eventually by the end of this entire run, somebody will email us that they got bingo.
Or someone will email us a Kame House Party Bingo card. I feel like there are enough running bits.
Yeah, we can just throw this one on top, right? It's not. We're not making our audience spin plates for us.
Nah, so if you got a Kame House Party Bingo card, lay it on us.
That'd be pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. Would not mind it.
Would not mind it, and probably wouldn't be that hard. We say some of the same things every day or every episode. So
we're very predictable.
Just like this next segment.
Yeah, which is to let you good folks know that Vince and I, we watched 2 different versions of Dragon Ball. We watched 2 different versions of the episode that we watched. How did I say this before? How do I not know how to do this part? We've been doing this for 3 years. Look, we watched 2 different versions. I watched the English subtitled version. Vince watches the English dubbed versions. And we did that because, well, it was a mistake. But that turned into a masterpiece. I can't... Vince...
I like Ms. Masterpiece. No, Ms. Masterpiece is like that new...
Masterpiece.
That's like something Missy Elliott would say after like she had a slip and fall or she dropped a plate of food. And then it like made another image of food. She'd be like, that's a Ms. Masterpiece. I'm Missy Elliott. Do it.
Slap that in Urban Dictionary.
Somebody better.
Well, we do it now because there are little differences and variations that are fun to compare and contrast. And usually the first thing is the title. Vince, do you want to go first on your title?
Yes, I'd actually like to for once. Here we go.
All right.
Episode 144 of Dragon Ball. English dub title. Super Kamehameha.
Okay.
Yo.
Super, huh? Mm-hmm. You can only think of one adjective?
Oh, buddy.
You fool.
You know I like a good string of adjectives. What do you got for me?
All right. Episode 144 of Dragon Ball. The Japanese title, roughly translated, is... There it is! The ultimate mega Kamehameha!
Ooh, I like that a lot more. That makes it feel more grandiose.
I know.
Sorry.
Ultimate and mega. The Giga.
The Giga Kamehameha.
Blizzara.
Yeah, I don't know. Would any Kamehameha wave after... Okay, question. Would any Kamehameha wave that is done in Super, in the Super series, are those considered Super Kamehameha waves?
I mean, are Z ones considered Kamehameha Zs?
Oh, I guess you're right. Can we retcon that? Anybody? Just
add an extra syllable?
I do like your title a lot more than mine, just because it's so grandiose. But we can talk about the merits of the Super Kamehameha wave when we get to it.
Yes.
Because I wanted to talk about how Piccolo is only 3 years old.
Okay, yeah, true.
He's a 3-year-old. That's a lot of pressure to put on a child. Also, he's very advanced for his age in speaking, technique, size. No? Not surprising?
I'm sorry.
Not also terrifying or leading?
I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That great thing you do on podcasts.
The great pastime.
The good walk spoiled.
That was a great reference.
Piccolo.
Yeah.
Piccolo Senior.
Yes.
Piccolo the First. He was very ancient by various calculations. At least a couple hundo.
Yeah,
he reached
you had
4 digits, but which would make you think that he would age slower than human.
Exactly.
So 3-year-old Piccolo should really just be a newborn baby on that scale.
Right?
The math isn't adding up there.
Something's not adding up here. And look, here's another thing for the listener to remember about us is we don't do research. So we are posing this question and we are not going to answer it. I mean, we'll answer it, but we don't know the facts. If you, the listener, know the facts and want to tell us about that, feel free to hit us up on social media. Email us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com, and we'll read your response on air, and then we will have that knowledge, and we won't forget it ever, 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 because Aaron and I have elephant brains.
Also, how old is Dende? That's the real quest. That's the...
Yeah, how old is Dende then? If Dende's that
short
small...
man.
Poor Dende.
Dende's crying in a corner.
Dende is like minutes old, being asked to now be Earth's guardian.
But you're right. This is a lot for a child.
Right. I mean, I feel like, right, they wanted to age up Goku, right? That's what Toriyama had said. He's like, I wanted to switch it up. Wanted to make people freak out a little bit. So to do that, they had to then make Piccolo a lot larger too, right?
Yeah, he couldn't. Goku can't beat up a child.
I mean, technically he can. I mean, look, the social mores of our time have never stopped Goku from doing what he either wanted to do because fighting is fun or needed to do because fighting is fun.
Speaking of fun fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Piccolo. We see Goku down on the ground. The announcer is counting, which, by the way, from last episode, he was at like 7 or something. He started over, is all I'm going to say.
The fix is in.
Yeah, a little sneak. Piccolo yells at the announcer, "Shut up, there's no point in counting. 1, can't count that high. I'm a little baby. 2,
there are no more numbers.
How many fingers I have. That's it. When I rule, I'll outlaw numbers. Once I learn what laws are."
When Piccolo Jr. becomes king of the world, the highest number ever will be 11.
It'll be this many. But also, Goku, you gonna get up or you gonna keep faking? You fucking faker.
Yeah, because that's what we find out. And this is, I wrote this in my notes to say, like, turns out Goku was just kidding around the whole time,
worrying everyone.
Just his newfound love interest. His wife is about to bawl tears of despair for her dead fiance. Couldn't even call him a husband. Dead fiance. And then Goku's just like, I'm fine. Oh, my uniform is paper thin. I guess I better just rip it off. Like, why not take that moment seriously? That's all I'm saying, Goku.
Quote in mine, so you could tell I was pretending. It was intentional.
Nobody ever says, "Could you tell I was pretending?" Do you know?
See,
when I walked into work today and I said, "Shut up. Where are my reports?" Could you tell I was pretending?
Sir, I couldn't because you slapped me several times.
Oh, but look,
when I asked what report,
and I said, "The report I asked you for at 11:30 p.m., you piece of shit." Slap, slap. But I was then pretending. I was just pretending to be that mad. I didn't really slap you. I had a glove on that looked like my hand, so it was a glove slapping you. I was just pretending.
And when you ripped up my paycheck in front of me, and told me to eat the little pieces while you dripped a little ranch on each one.
This one is actually this is funnier than the last one because I checked and you get direct deposit. So you should have known I was pretending, but you ate it anyway. Which voided the direct deposit.
I wasn't pretending. I actually ate the paper.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Greg.
And I prefer a vinaigrette.
All we had was balsamic. Is that not vinaigrette?
That is a type of vinaigrette. A balsamic vinaigrette, sir?
You piece of human garbage. Are you actually in the position? You are a junior VP. I am CEO. And you had the nerve to not only question my ability to purchase items for this office, I filled out the surveys. I did everything to make sure the balsamic was a kind of vinaigrette. And yet you just... Stop.
Sir, you're pretending too hard.
I can't pretend too hard. I went to an improv class once. Commitment.
Your commitment's so hard. It's so perfect.
Just kidding. I was just pretending.
How do we get out of this?
Huh? Oh, I have a stakeholder meeting. I'll see you guys after this, okay? And see. Fun fact, stakeholder meetings are the only way you can get a CEO to do anything.
Ooh, that's good to know. Eat your vegetables. Now.
Well, let's bring the
stakeholders meeting.
We'll have a stakeholders meeting about it if you don't.
Wait, do or don't? What do they like it or don't they?
They hate it.
Oh, because the stakeholders.
Yeah.
It's the money people.
The only people that are above the CEO are the actual people who hold
Vince,
all the
I'm good
money.
at business, right?
Aaron, you're fantastic at business. I'm bad at it. That's why I know all these things.
Thanks for pretending. Mm-hmm. So, Chi-Chi, seeing that her man is alive, seeing that he is half dressed, she starts going crazy, punching. She starts like moshing by herself, punching the air. Tell him to go get him. Roshi, in a response, and tell me if this is different. He gets a little freaked out. He jokingly says, "Oh, she's another launch."
Oh, I did not get that line. I know for a fact I didn't get that line. I think it was something like, she certainly is passionate about Goku or something like that. Not, she's another launch. But there should be more launches in the world.
So, what's this plan? Is this a tip of the hat? Have we uncorked the mystery of why Launch left? Replaced by Chi-Chi?
Replaced by a Chi-Chi?
There can only be one hot-headed woman in your show, huh?
Oh, no. Dang.
Bulma's hot-headed, but she doesn't have the power to back it up.
She also doesn't have the accent to back it up. Launch has the accent, the power, the dexterity to handle weaponry, and the fearlessness to charge into battle with all the boys. I think Chi-Chi has a lot of that too, but we have yet to see that on display. So, Launch gets top billing
soon.
Launch number 1 on the clock.
Launch always gets top billing.
After Goku is done playing with my emotions, he and Piccolo do a little verbal sparring and a stare down. Piccolo is waxing on about how he can't be defeated. Goku says, "Your ego is so big, I'm surprised it fits in the ring. I'm going to enjoy taking you down a few pegs."
Wow.
Then Piccolo, of course, says, "Why don't you leave the one-liners to me?" I think they actually did that before, which was, if they did, that's a really nice callback, and I snap for that.
Nothing about one-liners or timing or anything like that. Just, what is a joke, I think. He paused like it was a joke. Piccolo quotes, "I'll be showing you more from now on. More of the world of terror, that is."
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, arms crossed.
Yep.
Chin up.
That's the one where they cut to the Home for Infinite Losers and all the old villains are like,
Yeah, it's a real dog. It's a real Arsenio Hall dog pound.
Yep. Now checking in at the dog pound.
Bring back Arsenio.
Wait, should we?
Wait, what did he do?
I don't know. Well, didn't Eddie Murphy say he was going to make a Coming to the America 2 or something? There's like some rumor about that. Because Eddie Murphy got all that.
Been in America for several decades.
I know, but like I have no idea, but like, because Netflix is giving Eddie Murphy all that money now.
What? For what?
To make stuff. He's like ready to make things again. He said it on Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Jerry Seinfeld. Mm-hmm. He apparently, like, Jerry asked him, "So what are you going to do now?" Or like, "What have you been up to?" He goes,
What after I leave? What after I leave this coffee? After I stop drinking coffee? I'll probably go home.
"I don't know, Jerry.
Finish up that Vanity Fair article I was reading. What are you doing? Why, you want to hang out more? What's going on?
No. I mean, I just got to look at my cars. They take up most of Lower Manhattan. I can't do a good Seinfeld for long. I'd have to get into it for a while.
It's too stressful.
It's too stressful. I don't want that many cars.
So many cars, Jerry.
All the insurance.
In New York.
Mm-hmm. That could be my next big apartment. But no, Jerry Seinfeld's got cars in it. He's got cars in apartments.
Me, an apartment with cars.
Cars running on coffee.
That's right, I solved the fuel crisis.
And they're all like Speed Buggy. Did you ever watch that show, Speed Buggy? One of the old Hanna-Barberas?
I certainly did.
Oh, and whenever he would get flustered, just... That's what I assume a car is on coffee. Sputtering out of control.
Just can't handle it.
Much like our two combatants' energies at this point, because they are staring each other down. They are...
Man.
It's a long sequence, but it's got to be it's the first, right? It's the first charge up sequence in all of Dragon Ball history, right?
I feel like it's got to be. It's two different colored energy fields surrounding them.
Piccolo's blue, a la Sonic's magnetic sphere. Goku's aura, red, a la Sonic's fire sphere. Yeah, and then it's really good, slow building.
The wind picks up and a piece of trash burns on Goku's key field.
Did you just name their fusion form?
Goku? Yeah,
Goku.
I guess I did.
Oh, why did it? Oh God! This
Goku.
next series is Super. Let's make it happen, people. Start.
Yeah, why can't they fuse?
I would love to see that.
Because they hate an interracial couple?
They probably do. That's why Piccolo's still single. Give Piccolo a partner. I don't care who it is.
Yeah. Piccolo wants to fuck.
Yes. He's never experienced it before.
What is it? You fool.
Oh, honey, don't call me a fool. You haven't seen what I'm about to do.
Why are my pants down? I can't fight without the proper weighted attire.
Ooh, I like this. You want to fight me? You want to fight me, huh? You big old Namekian, you.
If you're challenging me,
Oh, I'm challenging you in a way. Is this
just
foreplay?
stretch out my arm.
Oh, okay. What else can you stretch? Come on, show me.
What can I?
Honey,
Legs, I guess. Boop.
Now that's cool, but I'm thinking about what that thing is in the middle. Do you have a reproductive organ? The butt.
Dude.
No wonder you are.
Goku,
no
get in
wonder
here.
you are still single. No, don't bring your boy Goku in here. He's supposed to be guarding the door.
Goku, what the fuck's going on?
Hey, man. Look, I did this thing with Chi-Chi.
I thought we were going to fight.
Fun. No, this is training. Chi-Chi wanted me to train you in getting a girlfriend. Come on.
Well, she thinks she wants me to do something with the pants part of me. And I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm remiss to admit. I'm inexperienced.
Well, Piccolo, I was inexperienced too. But then I talked to my friend over here, Kim Cattrall.
Hello, Miss Cattrall. I love you in Mannequin. Huge 80s fan here. Guilty.
Nobody ever talks about Mannequin. That makes me want to fuck. And let me tell you about... I mean, you're Piccolo, Earth's guardian and Namekian extraordinaire. And
that's right. That's my job now.
I'm Kim Cattrall, and I love fucking and teaching people about fucking. No, nothing from
Still not ringing any bells.
Goku, I am out of here. And scene. It's like their driving test all over again.
Don't you want that episode, folks?
Don't we all want the episode where Kim Cattrall guest stars in an episode of Dragon Ball Super?
It'd be like Scooby-Doo Mysteries.
Oh man,
where they have a guest every week.
Oh, Scooby-Doo Mysteries.
Don't you want Piccolo?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, hell yeah.
What did I say?
No. my brain jumped to the Mike Tyson Mysteries show.
I mean, maybe that too, huh?
Mike Tyson tried to voice act is something special, something to behold.
Much like the fight that ensues after about 2 minutes of charge up energy time.
Oh, yeah.
Piccolo, laser eyes. Pew! Goku dodges. Huh. Then he's like, maybe this is sex. And he stretches out his arms.
Yeah, I really like that sequence.
The arm stretch was beautiful. It was so well animated. It
right.
Just flowed really well.
That's one of the key things that I love about these later episodes of this. Not only this like technical season of Dragon Ball, but later in the series, the animation it all flows as smoothly as Goku and Krillin's first fight. Because like after Piccolo's arms stretch, he twists them to slam Goku to the other side of the ring, then tries to do it again, but Goku breaks his grip, then does like backhand springs down Piccolo's outstretched arms into a forward knee kick, driving Piccolo almost out of the ring. Like that's a crazy sequence to think about, let alone like choreograph and animate and do all the things necessary to make it as smooth as it is. As always, we always encourage you to go watch at least the fight sequences. You could probably find a YouTube compilation of them. Mm-hmm. But like, damn.
I mean, it's just nice when it's not just, look, I love a good fast, hyper bunch of punches being thrown as much as the next guy. But this is there's some work put into this and it shows.
Yeah.
So Piccolo, in response, throws Goku against the wall shatters. Again, you think, oh no, he's down. Everyone's worried. Just kidding. That wasn't Goku, because Goku's right behind you.
Ooh. Yeah, that was cool. Goku's moving faster than anybody can see, except for Piccolo, and it's all these just quick clashes, and it's so good. It's all so good.
Mm-hmm. You will pay for shedding the blood of the great Mizuko race. And that's why I'm going to blow up the stadium.
Yeah, Piccolo doesn't take kindly to getting his, what's the proper term for it? Shit kicked in.
Being a punk ass.
Being a quote unquote busta. Being a lame. As the kids said in 2007.
He doesn't like being compared to someone who might, I don't know, hang out the side of his best friend's ride.
Trying to holler at me that he's going to obliterate the human race.
Hey, Shorty, I'm about to obliterate the humanity. What's good?
You were the passenger side of your best friend's ride. It's a Sunday Sinatra.
It's not my best friend. It's an Uber. I told him to slow down.
That ain't better. Plus, you distracted me driving my Mazda RX-8.
Ooh.
Yeah, 2011 was good to me. and scene.
We got to get more sassy female characters for this to play.
I mean, did we talk about this on the podcast? But cast me as the lead in Tall Girl. I will play that role. I will transform. Just put me in a wig. Get the Wayans and their makeup team on the phone. I'm pulling them out of retirement. They're all in some industrial apartment in Detroit, hiding from the light, kicking the steel door. Martin, all the Wayans in your makeup team, stop smoking that crack. I need you.
Wait, who smokes crack?
Wendy Williams.
That is true.
This is true. And I don't know whether or not to be, what's the word for it? Embarrassed by this or extremely proud about this. But Wendy Williams is my mother's favorite talk show host, in part because of her journey of being a crackhead. And my mom is like all about Wendy Williams' sober journey. And I watched some of this with my mom. Wendy Williams is the best hot mess. She really is. She's just herself on stage in like a fancy ass dress and New Balance sneakers, dishing on every famous person ever. Like they're like she's so much better than them because she is. All right, that's my Wendy rant. We can get back to the show.
Well, we can't because it's time for commercial. Well, this is a little unprecedented. We have like a real legit commercial here, but not just a commercial. I'm not just talking about a product or a service like a Blue Apron or an Adam and Eve. I'm talking.
That's right, honey. I am not an Adam or an Eve.
Yep. As you can tell by the voice, we're here to talk about Wendy Williams. She's here in studio to have a little chat.
I'm in the studio, the Kame House Party studio. I love it. I love it, honey. I love it so much. And of course, to everybody listening across the world, how you doing? Now you say it. You say it, honey. You say it.
How I say it? How you doing?
No, honey. You gotta say it. You gotta say. How you doing?
I'm 50% white. I don't feel comfortable saying it like that.
Then let the other 50% say it. Go ahead, say it. Say it. It's Wendy. Wendy's for everybody, honey.
How you doing?
That's what I like to hear. Now, I heard about your program because I know that I need to go where the people are. And the people are listening to podcasts. And my favorite three letters in the whole wide world are K, H, and P. I found you through a hashtag. And I said, let me come on the show, see how they do. And then I'm going to talk about my show. And they can put me on. And I'm going to put them on. And then they come. You and your partner who can't be here today. What's his name? Is it Honeyboo?
Vince.
Oh.
I mean, in private.
Ooh. Now, Dish. What do you mean about that? What do you mean about that?
Oh, I was playing off you. I was just a little bit of a gag.
I like that. I'm recently single.
Okay.
And I am pulling down my Gucci glasses and waving my drawn-on eyebrows.
They are waggling at impossible angles.
As I had my makeup artist person do it. They also work for the Wayans brothers.
It's as if you have a small screen on your forehead that beautifully animates your eyebrows.
Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to say. I found an animator who worked on the Dragon Ball Super, the movie. With the Broly, with the broccoli, that guy? And I was like, ooh, how's he doing? Is he single? And somebody said he's drunk.
Oh, are you all right?
I'm not choking on a crack rock. That's not me anymore. Wendy Williams is crack free, baby. But I got an animator from the Dragon Ball Super movies to draw my eyebrows. So they waggle just like Broly's do in the movie. And you can catch Wendy Williams every day on your local Channel 6 or Channel 7, whatever ABC is on. I'm on at 11:30, a couple hours before. Strahan, Sarah, and Kiki. And I like to say how they doing. I love to have them on my show, and I love to have you on my show. I don't want to take any more time from your listeners. But just remember, I'm ratchet.
Do I have to remember that?
You have to say it back to me. I'm Wendy.
Oh.
That's how everybody says. I say at the end of the show, remember, everybody, I'm ratchet. And then everybody goes, you ratchet.
You ratchet.
Yes, let's try this again.
All right.
Now,
I feel like we could coordinate this beforehand, but let's keep going.
So
it's live to tape.
Live to tape. And remember, I'm ratchet.
You ratchet.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm fine. Keep asking me.
I don't think he's getting it. Can I leave? Pay him. Pay him.
Ooh. This is a lot of crack rock.
Watch Wendy Williams every day.
It's cool that you got the announcer in the studio. He's on a little leash.
Oh, I like it this way.
Little shorts.
I used to work for Seth Meyers. Now I do this. Wendy Williams.
People are about to die.
Oh, my God.
Because they won't move.
This is true.
They're just staring up. Oh, well, that's a big energy blast. I'm not used to this at all. Boop-a-doop.
Well, I don't know if did this happen in yours? Because in mine, as some of the audience members are looking up, frightened, of course, one of them says, I think we should get out of here, right? And the other says something along the lines of, he's like, I think this is all part of the show.
Not the same, but similar intention, where one person thinks they should leave, the other's like, no, it's fine. It's actually probably very accurate as to what would happen if a large group of people saw something that didn't quite know what it was. If Independence Day has taught us anything.
Yes. If Independence Day has taught us anything, we will stare into the glowing eyes of death and welcome it almost.
Yeah, we will look straight down the barrel of a laser. Mm-hmm. Say pretty lights. Ooh. Say I'm Firuza Balk. Please shoot me.
Sometimes we say, up yours.
Sometimes you get your MacBook out and save the world.
Sometimes you get that, right? It was the clamshell one, the colored ones, like the with the pastels.
yeah, the fashionable ones.
Oh yeah, man, those were something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Unlike Goku, who falls up.
Ooh, got him.
We colloquially call a jump. He jumps up, making Piccolo aim away from the audience, and then just blows up a whole mountain and kill. That like it's safe, right? Like, oh, you saved all these people. What about those other people?
Yeah. What about the people who lived in the mountain?
Again, no scientists, no research.
No.
But judging by the size of that crater, it was gigantic. Mm-hmm. And the force of the impact. I mean, we sat on that impact for about a minute. Waves of energy. Mm-hmm. People almost getting blown away at the tournament.
Right. Like it looked like the whole island shook at once, dislodging all of the dust. It was crazy.
It honestly felt like, I'm like, well, there goes the human race. There goes the skies being blackened for decades.
Yeah. Piccolo could have started a new global cooling event with the amount of dirt sent to the sky. Did you just...
Solved, baby.
No. Mr. Piccolo, no, that's not... Please. If I were you, I would not take credit in plunging our entire ecosystem into a state of literal shock where small oceans, including the Dead Sea, have frozen over. The Dead Sea is 60% salt. The cooling temperature needed for that is near zero. Absolute. I'm talking kelvins here, fam. What do you have to say for yourself?
First of all, I'm only 3 years old, and I'm just a baby.
Oh, you have
Gaga goo goo.
Oh, he's so cute and huge.
Second of all, look, you complain about it being too hot. I heard about this climate change, and I'm like, I'll stop climate once and for all.
And I as a 10-year professor at Capsule Corp University, I hate to slam a 3-year-old like this, but that is the logic of a 3-year-old.
I do bad job.
Yes, bad
Piccolo do
baby
bad
Piccolo
job.
do bad job. Cool, playing it ice cold, too cold.
Oh, so we just need some heat, right? All right.
Well, I'm just gonna move some beakers around and not pay attention to any of this. Ooh, I'll put my headphones in and listen to my favorite episode of Kame House Party. As I slowly realize what's been happening behind me.
There you go, the Amazon rainforest. Lit AF.
I remove my headphones slowly, look directly
Feel
to the
that
camera,
heat?
and say, he's right behind me, isn't he? He blew up the Amazon, didn't he?
I'm a bad little boy.
That's all, folks.
Phew.
And scene. That's right.
Look, don't you want that? Mm-hmm. A baby with near godlike powers.
Some would call that a real boss baby. I'm sorry, I'll leave.
Take Alec Baldwin with you, please.
Oh, jeez. If only I could. If only I could
Don't
take
just-
him with me for a minute.
That fool don't deserve a roast.
No. Why do we even have roasts anymore?
He deserves a slam. I know. Why can't... Hey, this is all in good fun. Why don't we roast... You know what, folks? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, why can't we have roasts for people we actually don't like and need a stern... People that need a stern talking to and their atrocities thrown at their face by celebrities?
Carry on, Mr.
Oh, that's
Sheldon.
it.
Oh. I think everybody...
That was my question.
Well, no, the courtroom thought you were going to expound upon this. Expound upon? Sorry, Jesus. I shouldn't...
Ooh, I like that better. Even it might not be correct, but it sounds good.
Expand a pound?
Look, I'll allow it. I'll allow it, Judge. But watch yourself.
Ooh. Nobody's ever... I'll see you in my
There's
chamber.
ever a throat.
I'll see you in my chambers right now.
Hey, Bruce.
Come on in.
Wendy, that you? Look, fixing the world's problems can wait. I'm about to go in this chamber of secrets, Potter style.
I can't. And scene.
And see,
There's nowhere for my brain. My brain was like, no, you have to finish this laugh. You can't keep going. Oh man.
Goku, after killing other people, but not the people we can see. Mm-hmm. Again, object permanent. If we're talking baby talk, object permanency.
Object permanence. But
Don't count.
It don't count if you didn't see it. Object permanence. But I wanted to say there was a really cool moment. We talk about the animation in these scenes. Goku jumps up to draw Piccolo's fire. Using the palm strike, he kind of dodges the blast and is like spiraling down towards the ground. And as he's spiraling, you just see him do like a tiny little Kamehameha, like thrust back into the ring. And that's the attention to detail I love about Dragon Ball, because physics still count.
Kind of.
We're getting to the point where physics and paying attention to them don't matter. But
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes they do, but most of the time they're only for show.
So let's now is the time. Goku is like, that's it. Time to bust out the mega Kamehameha.
Yes.
Roshi says, "Oh, Goku, don't forget, if you kill Piccolo, you kill Kame too. Just a reminder. Just a little moral choice for you to make. What are you going to do?"
Just makes me think of that. What is it? Killing them softly. Don't do that. That's 5 to 10. Can't say the whole quote, but you know what I'm talking about.
Here's a lever. This Charlie's going to run over Piccolo, but you kill Kame.
Yeah, exactly.
The other option is everyone else dies. What are you going to do?
I would, the least confidence I'd have in anybody making the right Sophie's choice is Goku.
What gets him food faster?
That's what I'm saying. That's what he would think of first. He'd just be like, well, if I kill Kame, I can still eat food, right?
Well, yeah, technically, but
Kamehameha!
there'll be no god. I was gonna say there'll be no god to watch over us, and
I guess you're right.
That's a bummer, right?
A little bit, but I won the tournament, so food.
Oh, but that meat on a stick does look sumptuous. Oh, like a lady's leg. It's still Roshi. Look, it's still Roshi.
No, man.
Can't stop being me.
Master, it's me, Krillin. I didn't want to. We've been all trying not to acknowledge when you make these comments in hopes that you'll just eventually peter out.
Krillin. Did you say Peter?
Don't.
Like a dick.
Oh.
Like this dick.
No.
It's ready.
Master.
It's prepared. Look, call my dick a Boy Scout. Be prepared. Krillin, your voice. Oh, you gotta lay off that crack rock, young man.
I've just been hanging out with Wendy. She's single, and she's actually a lot of fun.
Hey, introduce an old stallion like me.
Stop it, Master Roshi. Stop it.
All right. Anyway, God's dead. Let's have fun. Ain't no rules when God's dead, baby.
You're right. But I can bring rules back with the Dragon Balls.
You nerd.
And see. Okay.
Ooh, hold on, wait. There's
This needs to go into some slam Bible, some slam poetry. Call my dick a boy.
I was gonna say there's
call my
a
dick
lot
a Boy
of good...
Scout. Be prepared. Rappers,
Get on your marks.
on your marks, get set, go straight.
Okay, I know what you set up for, but there's a whole lot of good stuff in between.
Yes. I wanted to get to our philosophical sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Our debate. One of the few times we disagree.
Mm-hmm.
So Piccolo, here, Roshi, maybe you could have sent a text to let him know instead of reminding Piccolo, because Piccolo, in front of God and everyone, God being inside him, saying, "Your greatest weakness is you can't." Ooh, that's new. I'll keep going. Your greatest weakness is that you can't be cold-hearted. I'm completely uninhibited. This is what makes evil so great. Right, folks?
Yeah. Here. Evil's great. Uninhibited. Full freedom. I'm naked.
Yeah, not so much evil, but in the spirit.
I want to be evil too. I'm naked.
Guy, first of all, the Mizuko don't body shame. Being naked is not evil. It's just a state of being.
Is exhibitionism
I choose
evil?
to wear clothes.
I'm an exhibitionist. And I'm uninhibited.
That's not evil either. You know what? I'm starting to wonder about this whole good evil thing. Maybe it depends on the individual, and there's not some hard moral code that the universe lives by.
I like to watch. Am I evil?
Is it with consenting folk? Okay, you're evil, which I gotta say, fuck. I gotta keep it up. I gotta say I'm down with evil. That guy. I'm like that robot that got a paradox. I'm breaking down. Beep boop boop.
Piccolo.
You tricked me this time, exhibitionist.
And exhibitionism saves the day again. Come, nudist colony, back to the other side of Papaya Island, where we can rest and burn in the sun.
You're just dipping in 100 SPF at that point. Anyway, end scene.
End scene. Living life as a nudist I would be terrified of the repercussions.
Ooh, I don't think they're terrified of that, young man.
I'm not terrified. If I'm a nudist, I'm not terrified of the reproduction. You know what I'm saying?
I'm swinging a pen like a cigar.
Ooh, yeah.
Ha-cha-cha.
Hot stuff.
That's that Catskills humor.
Yes. I think that's something that people don't praise us enough for, Aaron, is our diversity in jokes and who they're for.
Our vaudevillian exploit.
We developed a show that can be listened to simultaneously all across the world, and everyone can enjoy it. Mm-hmm. The modern vaudeville is right in front of our ears, not necessarily our eyes.
Yeah, listen to a good soft shoe performance. So Vince, you kind of hit on something through your comedic improv. Launch, hearing this speech from Piccolo, and kind of to herself, says, "He sure knows the score all right."
Whoa! Hold up.
You forgot Launch was evil.
No, but wait, that is completely different than my line. And I thought I had you know how sometimes I come in to for this show assuming what you have is going to be different. In my heart of hearts, with Sora inside of my heart and Roxas inside of his heart, I thought for sure that was going to be across the board. Mine was going to be what was said across the board, because instead of saying that, but now I understand the reaction. Launch, listening to Piccolo go on and on about the merits of being evil and things like that. Launch looks up and says, "He's scared of Goku." And then everybody's like, "Huh?" So that makes sense.
He's scared of Goku.
Yeah, she
What?
was. I kind of got it. She's assuming that Piccolo is going on and on about how, like, oh, you're the good guys, you can't kill me now, ha 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 ha. Isn't being evil like good? And Launch thought that was Piccolo posturing because she knows
Double
there's
stamp. No
Yeah.
erasey.
no tag backs,
Also, I'm on base,
and I'm always safe. But
base is Kame. Haha, gotcha.
base is Kame.
I love this little New York twang we've given this green boy. I'm not hating it.
But yeah, like that was one of the most surprising differences. It's so stark. Mine paints Launch as an ally to Goku in every way, including her slams of his greatest foe at this point. Greatest foe any of them have ever known, which makes me respect her more, makes me admire her just outright gall in the face of utter destruction. And then
Chutzpah, if you will.
Thank you. Chutzpah. And then yours is where she shows her true devilish side, which has been just simmering under the surface and just on the edge of a hair trigger on an Uzi. But just for her to say it was, I don't know, it's cool. Yeah.
She's a criminal, folks. Remember when she wanted to be a part of the Purge?
That's right.
Piccolo Purge.
They kept her on that island, or she would have she would have been the new Piccolo.
Yeah. Piccolo's about to fire. Blow up everyone again. Quote, "Hey, let me show you the spectacular world of hell."
Hell.
Sundays at 9 p.m.
Right after The Good Place.
Yeah.
And the hit show on CBS, Aaron, that I found out about today, God Friended Me, a real show.
I've heard about this, yes.
Yeah, about an atheist podcaster who gets a friend request from God. A friend request
it for like a year,
from God.
like everyone else does.
Yes. Keeps God pending.
Popo, why won't this dude accept my friend request?
Oh, Kame, Facebook isn't what it used to be after everybody found out that Mark Zuckerberg really is a robot trying to undermine every social moray through his...
The term is android, but yes, I get it.
Well, Popo's not always up on that. Popo isn't on his phone the whole day.
Oh, I guess that's for... Okay, look.
And Popo also goes on Kame's Instagram and likes every one of Kame's photos, even though Popo sees Kame take all the photos. But when Popo posts pictures of his new dolls, Kame never says anything, not even a comment.
I'm putting the phone down during dinners. Is this what this is about, Popo?
Yes. And how do you like the risotto? The Popo risotto, yo-yo.
It's for show.
Now I'll get the dessert, Gelolo.
Right. I just gotta check my email real quick.
Kame!
I'm addicted, okay? I'm really Wendy Williamsing it on this phone.
Well, at least you're being as open and honest as that bad bitch is on her show. See, now I have to put on Popo locks like I did on the crystal ball, and now I've got to put Popo locks on your phone. Get the Popo app to Popo lock your phone, and also any mystical devices.
Why are you doing an ad in the middle of our argument?
I'm always recording for the Popo pod. Popo on the go-go.
It's what I signed up for, Fofo.
Fofo dollars a month.
Look, I'll like your pictures. I'm not gonna sign up for your Patreon. I'm there when you record it.
Oh, but Popo could use the moral support.
What if
Popo could forget the password a month in.
I'll tell Goku to listen or give it a shout out at the tournament, all right? I won't forget. Yes. I won't be too busy crapping, don't worry.
Yes. We tried hard to get a sponsorship for this year's Tenkaichi tournament. But
no, he'll definitely do it before. He'll definitely do it.
Okay.
Cut to today.
Kame, I know I know you're enjoying the tournament down there on Earth. I forgot the password to the crystal ball, and I was hoping you would have it, but I see now you're ignoring Popo. But Popo, is gonna go. I'm gonna. We just need to talk when you get back. I'm sorry. I miss you.
Hey, it's me, Kame. I'm in the jar. Popo can't hear this, by the way. I'm totally getting his texts and voicemails. I'm enjoying being in the Denki jar. It's surprisingly roomy. I could do this for a couple millennia. I don't know. I'll ghost him a little bit more. Popo go-go. Away from me for a bit. I need a vacation.
Kami still hasn't responded. Maybe things are rougher between us than I thought. Let me just send some more messages out loud and also through my phone. Kami, it's been 35 minutes since my last text message to you. I won't call you again. And that pinball machine that you insisted Popo carry up the tower for you, that you never use, your Boston legal pinball machine that Popo slaved hours and hours searching across eBay for, well, maybe Popo dropped it off the side of the lookout. Maybe Popo found all of Kame's gunpla and switched all the armor. Maybe Popo went to the halls of time and made it so Popo was never born. Crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji, and emoji of Popo crying.
I feel bad about... This is me talking out loud, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Not typing or texting. I do feel bad about my gunpla. But if he used the time chamber to make himself not bored, he couldn't text that. So I know he definitely did that. And this also ain't my first rodeo. And he's overreacted before, folks. Anyone who might be listening.
Oh, no, Popo.
Okay, I'm just going to... Real quick, I'll just text him K, the letter K, for Kami, so he knows I'm alive. That's our secret signal. I hope he remembers.
K? Just K? Oh, wait, no. K is for Kami. He's alive! Oh, Popo can rest easy, knowing that Kami is alive. Oh, and enjoying the martial arts tournament while Popo continues to dust his dolls.
Broop. Please put back my gunpla.
Oh, but Popo threw out all of the steps to rebuild the gunpla to spite Kami. It seems as though Popo has only put himself in a jail. Oh, Popo needs therapy bad. And
scene? Oh my God.
That's the one thing they don't teach you in improv school. Sometimes a scene can end incredibly sad.
Yeah.
But optimistic.
Look, step 1, recognition.
Step 2, seek help. Step 3, continue being the right-hand man to the guardian of Earth.
Yeah.
Rebuilder of the sacred dragon, which is where we're getting to now, Aaron. Because we've been avoiding this, keeping it to the end, because this may split our friendship in twain.
I know. This may be the last episode.
This might be, based on how we handle each other's arguments for Pick Krillin. This is a new segment.
Are we...
Krillin, right or wrong? Today on Krillin, right or wrong, Aaron and Vince are discussing the philosophical question of whether at this very moment in the show that we're about to talk about, where Krillin reassures Goku that he can indeed use his Super Kamehameha wave on Kami, that Goku has Krillin's permission to kill God on the merit that once God is dead, we can just go get the Dragon Balls and wish God back to life. And Aaron, my longtime podcast partner and very best friend, thinks that Krillin is correct in this assumption, where I do not. Aaron, I'll cede the floor to you. I'll cede the floor to you first.
If Piccolo is not stopped, he will kill the entire human race. I would dare say that one god is worth the entire human and also animal race and other people that live on Dragon Ball world. One god is worth, I think, that price, especially if you can bring them back. I think Kame would understand. It would try to do the thing that he would try to be more pragmatic for the greater good. And I'll close my remarks by saying, what's a king to a god was a god to a non-believer.
And
the floor is yours.
Thank you. I was watching your time, and you were just about there. Anyway,
I'm holding both hands clasped in the fist as I, shake them from one side of my head to the other.
Now,
classic victory mannerisms.
Now I am standing at my podium, knuckle pointing.
You got a podium.
Yeah, just like Barack Obama, I'm knuckle pointing as I'm delivering my argument, which is
I don't get a podium, honestly.
I brought it from home. Anyway, the thing is, if Piccolo dies, Kame dies. If Kame dies, Aaron, what happens to the Dragon Balls? Kame is the one who resurrected the dragon. As we know, the dragon and Kame have some kind of link for Kame to be able to resurrect the dragon. If Kame dies, so does the dragon. Hence, he cannot be revived. That is my logical argument, and that is my time.
All right, I'm going to go to your podium. Leave the podium. Don't drag it out.
I was going to just put it off stage so people could see
First
my
of all,
cool
scratch
pants.
the hardwood.
Well, it's not my hardwood. Should have got harder
Just
wood.
leave it. Just leave it.
Should have got harder wood.
Just let me use the podium.
Fine. Just don't get any
right,
grease
thank
on
you.
it. I saw you eating McDonald's before. Don't get any grease on it.
I was in a rush.
I know.
Fine. I'm licking my fingers.
We stopped at the same McDonald's.
I'm
We drove
wiping
here
them
together.
on my. I know. And we're gonna drive back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me wipe my hands. I'm gonna Venmo you for gas already before I forget. What did we say?
Well, do you want to? How about this?
10? Okay.
Yeah. No, 10's fine. 10's fine. I was going to make it
Great.
more complicated than it needed to be.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, did you get it?
Hold on. I have low bars. There's a lot of metal.
It says on mine you did.
Okay. Well, I don't see it on mine, so just hold on.
Okay. Just wait. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I just have to refresh. Okay, I got it.
Okay, good. All right. And
Okay. Yeah.
okay, so
TikTok, Mr. Aaron. TikTok.
thank you, Jason. I'm going to say rebuttal. There's by your own admission, you don't do research. So how do you know that Kame that the Dragon Balls and in Shenlong will die if Kame also dies? Arms folded in triumph.
Okay, here we go. All right. I knew this question was coming. And
Can I stand by the podium just so I can hear you?
you can stand by the
It's
podium
been-
so you can hear me, but why? What happened to your headphones?
I misplaced them, man. I got earbuds, and then it's like, oh, I won't lose these; they're too expensive. I fucking lost them, man.
Here, just use mine.
Oh, okay, thank you. These are comfy.
Yeah, well, they're JBLs. They don't cost as much, so when you lose them, you don't have to freak out about paying for them again. Anyway, I was anticipating this line of questioning. As everyone knows, I do not do any research. Have not, will not. Bad boy. Here we go. I have been hiding something from you, the listening people, from you here at the Staples Center, and to Jason
I'm clutching
Mantzoukas.
my pearls.
And
that
to
I
Jason
suddenly put
Mantzoukas, who is our proctor. I am a precog. I am a precog, and I've seen the future. I sit in my tub full of ice and let visions come to me.
That's why our ice budget is so much.
That is why our ice budget is so much, and I insist that we stay at Marriott hotels where the ice is free.
I'm gonna ask for that $10 back, cause I feel like I've been getting
Already
short
in my
and
bank
sick
account.
on ice.
Already in my bank account. I already did the.
You can just send it back. It's
I
just
took the
a new-
10%
Just do a new
auto
transaction.
transfer fee.
You just do a new transaction. You can subtract the fee if you want. That's fine. I understand that. Banks suck.
And I'm reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. I am a precog. I've seen the future. And without Kame, there is no dragon. Boom, shakalaka, arms crossed, folded. And I'm shuffling my papers and taking my podium, and I'm going home Eminem
You were
style.
floating in the air while sitting crisscross applesauce.
That's right. What? Wait, what?
What is that? Wait, is it not crisscross applesauce anymore?
No, it is.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah, we said we weren't going to offend anybody during this debate.
Yeah, no way.
No way.
No way, shape, or form.
So,
hey, are we finally gonna make some money off this podcast?
I think so. I think now's
Precog,
the time.
buddy.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know?
Yeah. So look to the future, fool.
Oh,
Are we successful?
my eyes are rolling back into my head.
There's a lot of pudding drool here. We said we weren't gonna offend anyone. Watch yourself, Judge. Oh, that's fine. All right, he appears to be on Mars, going through decompression. His eyes are bulging.
Okay. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. And I am lightheaded. Woo, that was a trip.
Ooh, yeah. So the answer I seek.
Aaron, we're part of Earwolf.
I feel like there's a but there.
But
You were mouthing B.
But Earwolf is no longer owned by Scott Aukerman and the other partners. Scott Aukerman has decided to step down from podcast stepfather to all. And we got a new podcast stepfather in the form of
Podcast mommy married someone else.
Podcast
In
mommy.
the future.
Podcast mommy married someone else in the future.
Okay.
And it's Pod F. Tompkins.
Oh, well, that's good news.
It's the AI
Why is there a
form
but?
of Paul F. Tompkins.
Oh, no.
Because that's the worst news, Aaron. It's by the time we get to be part of Earwolf, Paul F. Tompkins has uploaded his consciousness to the World Wide Web.
So technically hasn't died.
He's never died.
Oh, great. This is a roller coaster.
But I can never.
I don't know if there's an end. Is there an end to this? Is there an end, is what I'm saying.
Here's
I
the
feel
end.
like
Here's the end. And this is
I feel
the
like there's a clear setup.
this is the hardest
You're
part.
kind of delaying it.
This is the hardest part This is the hardest thing I've ever to tell anybody.
Okay.
Our-
Sitting down on the podium.
Our collective dream of doing a 3-way handshake with Paul F. Tompkins.
Thing we practice every day.
Thing we practice every day with Paul F. Tompkins and Scott Aukerman. Can never happen because Scott cut off his hand
Right. For the gram.
for the gram. He cut off his hand for the gram, and we
Gram.
can't shake an AI construct because Paul F. Tompkins' only available holographic form is digital Randy Quaid. Oh, Aaron, I'm so sorry.
Its fame isn't worth it.
Philosophical
us out of this-
podcast debate over.
We had to get out of this hellish reality.
Oh, this truly is a home for infinite losers.
and
see.
see.
Hey, Nog Man.
Reset.
Reset.
Do we ever come to a conclusion on Krillin's?
I feel like in without the context of that scene, Vince speaking as truly myself in the real world, I'm pretty sure if the Guardian who created the Dragon Balls is dead, the Dragon Balls don't work, right? Because that's what happened on Namek when the Namekian king died.
Yeah. You're right.
Right? Didn't that happen there? I know that the rules of the dragon have changed. Like Shenlong now can grant 2 wishes. Purunga
except
can
if they're
grant 3
made
wishes.
up on the spot.
Yeah.
He's just yes-anding himself. That old Toriyama.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's a lot. I mean, what else are you going to do? It's a very long, detailed story. You're going to trip up here and there.
Also, Shenlong, very long, detailed dragon.
Ooh.
Covers the sky of the world.
Correct. Very correct. But look, maybe this is my personality type, but I'm gonna be an Iron Man about it, whatever it takes.
Oh, man.
Wink.
Well,
Spoiler free.
well, Aaron, no matter what the conclusion of this debate ends up being, I love you 3000.
Vince, I'm gonna. Oh. Also, please.
Wink, wink.
But wait, that means we can
Wink, wink.
watch out for Thanos. It's right behind you.
No!
No, I can't see what happened to Vince because no spoiler.
Because no spoilers. You can't see what happened to Vince.
Yeah, that's fine.
You just have to know that he loves you 3000. That's a great
Yeah,
tagline.
yeah. That's all you got to know. Which is beautiful.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the rules of it. But I just wanted to make sure that Krillin felt wrong because he was wrong. I think he's wrong. But we'll find out because Goku listens to Krillin.
He takes it as gospel truth. Krillin's smarter than him. That's a fact. That's a stone cold fact.
Stone cold fact.
And I mean, I also just like that it's the writers kind of reminding the audience, like, "Hey guys, nothing fucking matters. We got Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
we can undo anything we do.
It's true.
Making androids human. Bringing back everyone on a planet. Fuck it.
That's true. Bro, bringing a planet back to life.
Yeah.
Because all they had to do was
Technically
word
one wish.
it was only one wish because they wished for right? Was it Krillin that wished for Namek and all its people to be brought back to life? Namek and everyone Frieza killed to be brought back to life.
If you add enough A&Ds
Yeah.
onto a wish, up yours, genie. Still a sentence.
Take that, Willard. Willard Smith, the most highly produced Instagram on planet Earth. But I still follow.
Oh, he's a lovely man. What are you talking about?
God, he's fun to watch. Bad Boys 2, 2020.
Oh, you mean 3?
That's what I said.
Look, we got it. Look, okay, Goku to end the
To end this.
Goku shoots. Goku says, "Fuck it." Shoots Piccolo. Maybe he's gone. That's where we end.
But it is a massive Kamehameha wave, the likes of which we have only probably once seen before.
Yeah, some might say ultimate, some might say mega, some might say super.
It is powerful enough to send audience members flying away from the stage, causing the actual, like, the waiting area of the tournament, like the covered area, the ceiling buckles with the pressure of the energy of the colliding energy forces. Classic push-pull, push-pull. Piccolo says, "But I'm invincible." White blinding light seems to envelop him.
Oh, I thought he was going to go wipe out and we were going to go into some drums.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he did go, "I'm invincible. Wipe out."
Oh, if it ended like that.
Take notes, Toriyama. Dragon Ball Z
Also,
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot should end with that. That is Goku surfing on Nimbus Cloud.
If there's just a Bollywood dance and like Goku and like a 3-piece band with an original joint.
That's all we want.
That's all we want.
That's how we want this whole thing to end.
Yeah, let us know it was all in good fun.
Yeah, let us know.
But is Piccolo dead? Nah, probably not. We still got a couple more episodes. Also, for several reasons,
Yes.
we know he's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Folks, no, we clean out the mailbag and it is still empty. So you know what you got to do. Don't ask us questions. Whatever you're thinking of, whatever you're wondering about us or the podcast. Do whatever you want to do. Just if you want to write to us, you can do so by doing it at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. You can go to kamehouseparty.com. That's our website. That's where everything is. Find us on the solstice and on the socials.
That's right.
You see clips. You can send your friends there. They get a good idea of what this podcast is all about. And then when they listen, they're like, well, that was all not factual. This is complete nonsense. But I love it.
Yeah.
I assume that's an average listener.
This is nonsense, but I love it. And if you know people that are going to love it, look, here's the thing. You can tell them to listen to any episode to start that you find most entertaining. That could be what we did yesterday. That could be a best of. But make it personal when you introduce us to your friends, and they'll have a personal connection to it, and they'll listen to it, I hope, or we hope. But yeah, just tell your friends about us, email us.
Also, why did you introduce us as your friend and not your girlfriend?
Yeah, why didn't you introduce us as your girlfriend? Or your partner?
I mean, look, I don't, or just, but just friend,
That's just...
I know we haven't talked about it, but...
Yeah. And maybe that's on us, I guess. Aaron, that's probably... Somebody could say that's us.
That's probably on us. Look, next episode we'll have a... Look, we need to talk.
That's
next
all.
episode.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying.
We need to talk. And we also need to... keep...
fighting. Come play Borderlands 3 with us on PSN. Ajax Shelton and VINT_E.
That's right.
We'll give you loot.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot. I'm a bad boy.